The defense pitched a near-perfect game, the Swifties are invading the kingdom, and Jawaan Taylor continues to be targeted. All that and more, next.
Get ready, Chiefs Kingdom, to unleash your passion and excitement for all Chiefs content. With the up-and-coming sports media company giving you all of the Chiefs coverage. We are raising the decibels and embracing the community of Chiefs Kingdom. Elevate your fandom and join our team who loves your team. Red Kingdom Media.
Your Kansas City Chiefs defeated the Chicago Bears on Sunday 41-10 in a game that was not close and could have been called at halftime. The starting defense might have finished the game and completed the shutout and kept a 0 on the scoreboard if Patrick Mahomes wasn't pulled with the game out of reach and Blaine Gabbert didn't throw his first interception. Chicago even elected to kick a field goal after this to be down 41-3. And I felt sorry and embarrassed for the Bears fans who traveled to Arrowhead that day. Spags caused all sorts of confusion and tortured Justin Fields throughout the contest. The positional groups did their parts to show dominance and strike fear into opposing team offenses, which will include this upcoming matchup against Zach Wilson and the New York Jets. The defensive line showed why they need to be mentioned in the conversation for the best front four in the NFL. Tranquil and Karlaftis combined for the first sack. George arguably was held in the end zone for a safety, but no whistle was blown there. Stone Cold gets his Big Mac sack. The Arrowhead crowd, me included, became a 12th man, forcing multiple delay of games. Ending the second quarter, Trent McDuffie forced a fumble, and Justin Reed deflects an interception to Mike Edwards, which if he cuts back inside, could have scored on a pick six. Mike Dana picks up a solo sack. Moving on to the offense, they came back ready to beat up on a Bears team who was still finding themselves and picking up the pieces of their drama during the week. Mahomes had all day to throw the ball, again, and with Travis Kelce on the field, you can tell the other receivers were more comfortable. Rashee had one drop, but then finished the game with the most reception and yards, and 51% of the snaps. He had 2 near touchdowns marked down just short at the 1-inch line. Sky Moore led the receivers in snap count and was a reliable target for Mahomes. Mahomes found Watson on the sidelines for a tremendous throw and a spectacular catch. 1 touchdown to MVS was nullified by a Jawaan Taylor penalty, and I'll be saving that discussion a little later. The running backs were consistent regardless of who was in the backfield. Pacheco ran ferociously, McKinnon was reliable and scored 2 touchdowns, and Clyde continues to show his role in the offense and stamp his place in the lineup. Travis Kelce had a nice 69 yards and scored a touchdown while his mom and superstar pop icon Taylor Swift cheered him on. Though he is still recovering from his injury before week 1, his presence was felt and allowed some confidence to permeate into the other receivers. Taylor Swift and Travis have been linked, and with her surprise visit to Arrowhead, she is becoming an honorary member of Chiefs Kingdom. Her celebration is on par with those of us more experienced and longer tenured members. The photo of her in the suite has become viral, and those outside the football sphere are getting to know Travis Kelce, which in turn brings more eyeballs to ever-growing Kansas City. With Patrick Mahomes' influence, the region has already grown to an exponential level, but still, those of us here can't imagine what the approval stamp of an international superstar will produce in the future. Now back to nerdy football talk. Offensive line play. Jawaan Taylor was again under a microscope for week 3 and was the only offensive tackle flagged for illegal formations. Despite the NFL trying to, quote, crack down on this, quote, league-wide issue. Just for fun, here are examples from just week 3 of other games where a penalty was clearly ignored. No, I am not upset that these weren't called penalties. Rather, I am furious that the NFL and maybe more from the NBC crew who attempted to make it a problem. This lack of consistency is showing to be unfairly officiated, even drawing the ire of one Andy Reid, and told Donovan Smith to line up in the same alignment. And surprise, no flag was thrown then. Then at his following Monday press conference, he doubled down on his issues with the league's spotlighting of Jawaan Taylor. He has done these things in Jacksonville, and it's hard to not be all conspiracy theory about it when it is only becoming an issue this year and after a week 1 Sunday night football broadcast. Perhaps Taylor must adjust his play style even more and confirm with a ref pre-snap about his alignment the way that wide receivers do. Then it puts the pressure on the refs to call it rather than paint Jawaan Taylor in a bad light, like he's intentionally cheating. Or, after Andy Reid's comments, maybe the NFL will realize their hypocrisy and communicate to all refs what and what not to call as penalties. Let's all hope this will stop being a major talking point before the bye week, or we in the kingdom could be in for a long battle. All parties will have a chance to make necessary changes before they are all put on full display again for Week 4 Sunday Night Football on NBC. We'll get you ready for that game to discuss it all, the good, bad, or ugly. Thanks for watching my Home of the Chiefs Breakdown, presented by Red Kingdom Media, and for being a member of the Chiefs Kingdom. Have a great day, and go Chiefs!
Thanks for checking out this update straight from the heart of Chiefs Kingdom. We appreciate your passion, so please leave a like and follow us wherever you tune in from. See you next tailgate. Your trusted source for all things Chiefs. Red Kingdom Media.